Hey, RetconRaider here. Today's video is dedicated to Drakiith and James Trimmier. Thanks for your support, guys. That said, let's get started. And welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker, as we continue running down the clock until the next inevitable crisis. Now I've rearranged our taskbars and finished exploring Barnhold off-screen, and for the most part we just found vendor trash, except for this, a +2 frost scythe, which was tucked away behind the local cemetery. Not exactly the most useful thing for our current party, but we'll toss it to Jathal once we get back to Stagsfall. Speaking of which, let's get out to the world map and we will talk about our current plans. Oh, shoot, it actually dropped us a good bit farther south than I was expecting. Give me a second to recalibrate here. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We'll go ahead and clear this area down here, and then from there we'll head west. We'll hit Gnarl March, we'll drop off Dragon's Armor, and then we'll head back north to Stagsfall. Yeah, I think that sounds like a plan. Let's get to it. Ah, lovely. Bandits? I almost feel bad for these guys. Alright, let's do this. Wow, I don't think we even got XP for that second guy. That was just sad. Alright, guess we're done here. Moving on. Let's hope the next couple of encounters are a little more level appropriate. You know what? We are so close to Stagsfall. We might as well check in before we delve into the eastern Kamelands. It should just take a moment. Oh, that reminds me, the Sweet Teeth are back too, so we'll want to check in on them. Okay, let's go have a chat with the Sweet Teeth. We'll sell off our vendor trash. And then we will get some rest. Your Grace, we found another way to Talon Peak. Now we'll definitely be accepted to the Pathfinder Society. This new road, though, it might not be any more convenient than the one through Varnhold. Probably even less so. But anyone who really wants to can definitely get through it. Here, look. The tieflings unfold a scrawled map in front of you. First here, then down to the cave, then crawl up to here, and then dive into this underground lake. And then you come out of here. Yes, it does seem like you're going the wrong way, but if you climb this rock, throw a rope over this tree, you can use it to get to the other side, avoiding all the lava down there. And then it's only about 40 miles to Talon Peak. That's probably the way the ancient Cyclops went. Look, we even found some coins there. Why, thank you. Well, let's see if you can complete another task. Order us to collect the moon from the sky. We can do anything. Take some measurements of Lake Silverstep. I wish to know the exact length of the shoreline. Did you hear that? We have an important task, surveying the lakeshore. Don't forget your towels. And fishing rods. Don't forget your fishing rods. What are you thinking, you goof-offs? The most important thing to take is a lot of rope, so we have something to measure with. Grabbing their travel bags, the young tieflings run away. Oh, I love those guys. I wish them nothing but the best. Alright, let's sell off our vendor trash and get to the throne room. Well, it's a couple of building points at least. Back to baroning. Judging by his flared nostrils and furrowed brow, something has upset Jod greatly. Your Grace, I have here one of your subjects. He goes by the name Remus. We caught him spreading false prophecies, sowing fear among the people. The old man before you is clad in tattered rags. His gray hair and beard are filthy and matted. Judging by the smell, he has not bathed in some time, perhaps years, and you have to fight the urge to cover your nose. Oblivious, the old man picks at his beard in silence, as if trying to catch lice. You are not certain he even knows where he is. Jod straightens, his face flushing. As if that wasn't enough, this Arrestal forgive my words. Prophet blasphemed against the deities, proclaiming we must bow to some false god. At the mention of God, the old man shudders and his eyes go wide, almost feverish. The goddess will rise from the forest, from the swamps. You've cut down her trees and drained her marshes, but she will take no more of this. Fall to your knees and repent, and she will grant you a swift death. Your Grace, you have to deal with this madman. I'm the only sane person in this city. This hideous, ugly city. Its stone buildings claw into the soil and thinks themselves safe. But the sky shall open, the earth shall tremble, and this city shall crumble beneath its pride. Arrestal, have mercy. Will you be silent, you fool? And another world shall swallow the ugly city and its careless dwellers, and only the rain shall weep for the emptiness left in their place. I would know more about your prophecy, Remus. Remus looks at you silently, nervously pulling at his beard. What is this other world you speak of? And what will happen to this city? A different world, fierce and wild, where mountains impale the sky, where rivers change directions, where the very trees talk to the stars. Remus swallows and stares ahead, as though lost. The wild world will consume the city, shape it in its own image. It will be the end of all. How do you know about that? The goddess showed it to me in my visions. She whispered about a beautiful new world, told me she would heal nature's wounds. But I don't want it. He shakes his fist, threatening someone invisible. She must be stopped. Sacrifices. We must offer up sacrifices. Goats or cows or horses. That will be enough. It must be enough. Tell me about this goddess. I would know more about her. Her fury is like a river after a storm. Her voice, thunder in a summer sky. Her touch, as cold and sharp as a sliver of ice. She is beautiful as a dream, Remus stutters, then blushes. It's been 40 years since I last longed for a woman. But her... So, an angry goddess will lay our city to waste because we drained her swamp? She must be a petty goddess indeed if she takes part in the affairs of mortals, even on such insignificant occasions. Perhaps you simply had a dream, and it merely seemed real. You don't understand. You're blind. But I'll make you see. Well, we tried. Sadly, persuasion will always be our Achilles' heel. That's why we keep Tristan around. It's up to you to decide this homegrown Anerdin's fate, Baron. I await your command. Remus, we've already met, just outside of Oleg's trading post. Remember? Remus gives you an absent-minded look. It seems he's at a loss. Alright, I guess we will cut him loose. We'll let him go, Jod. One may speak freely in our streets. You are kind, Your Grace. Perhaps too kind. Jod bows. However, your word is law. I shall escort Remus from the castle grounds. Interesting. +1 divine. We can always use that. And we've got 2 more days before Jubilost is available. Let's go ahead and get some new long-term projects started. We're going to be out for about a week, so it's better than leaving our advisors idle. Hmm. 45 days, but we do need to knock out those research projects. Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and get this one going, too. I think we've got just enough gold for it. Okay, that should be more than enough for now. Not bad. That was 2,500 gold there. Oh, right. Let's get that new scythe on Jathal. There we go. Moving on. Alright, like I said, we are headed southeast. We'll fill out this area, explore any points of interest we come across, and if we've got time left over, we'll meet up with Dragon. Well, we will worry about that later. River Guards Camp. The people of this riverside settlement protect peaceful ships from pirates and bandits. Neat. Ooh. Okay, looks like we've got some stuff to do.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Ironstone Gully. A cave in the mountainside. The surrounding area is strangely quiet, as though the typical wildlife had vanished without a trace. I guess we should get some rest. You know what? Let's actually cook some real food for once. Might as well get some use out of all these ingredients.
I heard that in a faraway tribe, people entertain themselves by throwing huge logs. Whoever throws it the farthest is the strongest.
Throwing logs. Ha! What weaklings. The mammoth lords lift mammoths. I used to lift 2 at once.
Gotta say, Amiri, I have some doubts. First things first, let's get some basic buffs set up. We are in a mid-level area, so we'll want to be careful.
Right here, my friend.
Just letting the ink dry.
Oh wow, that is actually a fairly sizable map. Well, we will proceed with caution. Aha, giant spiders. That means delay poison.
Ready for anything?
Okay, let's take these things out.
How may I help?
Just need to keep an eye out for swarms. I guess we could use a little more firepower. Okay, I think I recognize the layout. We should have 2 more chambers ahead of us. That is definitely a battle arena.
Serves you right.
Oh, hello. Oh, okay. I guess it's time to pull out the stops. Let's vaporize these things. Wow. Sometimes I forget just how powerful Silverleaf actually is. Gotta say, I am a little disappointed. But we're not done just yet. Ah, giant centipedes. That's kind of neat.
Time's not waiting.
I guess that's what the giant spiders eat.
Confide in me.
Nice.
All according to plan.
Let's push on while the spell's still running.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Oh my. I think this calls for more explosions. And we're clear. Let's see what that got us. Ooh. Headband of Alluring Charisma +4. That would be a pretty good fit for Lindsay, but then we'd have to give up the professor's top hat. I will have to think about that. But feel free to let me know what you guys think. The subtle tint of red on the stone surface suggests the location of a rich iron ore vein laying around. Okay, so this is a potential resource once we can actually claim the Kamelands. Guess that's it. Not bad. A few decent fights, a +4 helmet, and a potential resource for our kingdom. Not too shabby. Next stop, Dragonleaf Gulch. The Little Salin River narrows here as it passes through the gully between two rocky hillsides, flowing around an oblong island, thick with reeds, nettles, and blackberries. Sounds nice. Oh yeah, we have definitely seen this map type before. We're probably looking at one main central fight.
I'm listening.
Travisi. Travisi.
Okay, let's see what we're up against here. Oh, there we go. Wasn't sure we could actually cross there. Poisonous giant flytrap. We actually soloed one of these things back at the Guardian's Fortress. Can't imagine we'll have too much trouble with this one.
Something bothering you? This should do it.
Wow, we are having trouble actually hitting this thing. Guess we should hedge our bets here. There we go. Once again, explosive saved the day. That is why Silverleaf is barren.
Madritium Turinos. Madritium Turinos.
All right, let's see what that got us. Honey and assorted fruits. Well worth it.
That is not far.
There we go. That's a bit more like it. Shard of a melted ring, more delicious food, agile short sword +2, and padded armor +2. Interesting. We might actually need that padded armor eventually, but it looks like Ekken's fine for now.
As it should be.
Let's just make sure we don't have anything hidden in the corner here. Looks clear. Moving on. I guess that is our next stop. Bald Stones. A rocky riverbank with almost no vegetation, except for a few bushes. When the Little Salin River floods, the bank disappears beneath the water, preventing any trees from taking root here. Looks like a small one this time.
Right here, my friend.
We're actually starting to run a little low on buffs here. We'll have to set up camp soon.
And Lindsay was called forth.
Well, sorry, was lost in thought.
In due time.
Oh. Torpor, the Great Nightmare. Well, that certainly seems normal. No real idea of its stats here, but I think we can make some educated guesses.
Ona Adayanam. Ona Adayanam.
Might as well hedge our bets here.
Ona Adayanam.
Here I am. See.
I know what to do. Share your troubles. How may I help?
Let's finish them quick.
We're actually doing okay, but we forgot the haste spell. Nice shot, Tristan. I'm not used to him actually hitting things. Flaming Glaive +2. Intriguing. Okay. It does slightly less damage than our Flaming Earthbreaker, but it has 3 times the reach. That's actually a pretty interesting trade-off. Let's go ahead and give that a try. See how it works for us. Oh, top off real quick.
Just awaits us.
All according.
And that is location number 3. I think we've got time for one more location. Oh, or one more encounter.
And then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me.
Cultists? That's unexpected. Or, actually, maybe it's not. We did just have an old guy yelling about an angry goddess in our throne room. That cultist just exploded into an owlbear. Destroyer, you don't belong in the lands of the goddess. The kingdom of the cleansed does not tolerate sacrilege. Yeah, I think it's safe to say the cult is worshipping the Guardian of the Bloom. She does love setting people up to fail.
Follow my lead.
Just a fleeting mention of the Kingdom of the Cleansed. Make of that what you will. Scenic locale. Weeping willows bathe their branches in this lazy river covered with water lilies. Legend says this place is home to a beautiful nymph who favors poets and artists.
I tire.
Okay, let's make a push for Gnarlkeep, and then I think we're done. Greetings. Glad to see you in my shop again. How can I serve you? Dragon, what do you know about the person who robbed you? I have no idea. The thieves must have found out what treasure I kept in my workshop, and now it's been stolen. Haven't even had time to finish the job. Fools. Speaking of which, have you visited the Thorn River yet? What if the armor is still there? Do you think they've had a chance to pawn it off yet? You know, Kurgan told me your family didn't treat him very well. Dragon puffs out his chest and lifts up his chin. Well, that's rather unfair. So what if I frowned on him traveling to foreign lands? What good did it bring him anyway? He's got no family, no hearth, no name. He could have been an honest master craftsman, but instead he frittered everything away. Why didn't I want to let him throw his life away? Because I cared. This is your private family matter. I won't interfere. Dragon calms down slowly. Is that so? I was trying to set him straight. What a thankless wretch. He betrayed me. How can you trust anyone at all when your own brother is playing dirty tricks on you? Well, for what it's worth, I'm returning the armor to you. You may finish your work. Thank you very much for the armor. I hope the thieves got what they deserved. That'll teach them to steal from honest people. Now it's time to get down to work. I have a major armor repair job ahead. I came up with some new features for it, but I can't let the secret slip yet. Okay, I believe that takes care of all of our current active quests. Except for Bakken and the Tenebrous Deaths. So maybe we'll head that way next time. Let's just pop out to the world map real quick. A true masterpiece. Triumph. The exhibition at the Capitol, organized by the Treasurer, caused quite a stir. The artist was appointed court painter, and has received plenty of orders. Nicely done, Jubilost. You know, I should really set aside some time to get to know him a little better. It has been a while since our last mini-episode. Faith and loyalty. The subjects to the Baron pledge their undying loyalty and support. A sign from above. Okay, we're definitely going to miss this one. But we've got Jubilost on this one. Yeah, I think we're good. These two don't actually end until over a month from now, so we should have plenty of time to get to them. Alright, I think that brings us to a good stopping point. We completed everything we set out to do today, and we even got some decent treasure in the process. We'll hit the pause button for now, but we'll pick up here next time, as we head back to Stagsfall, see what Tristan needed, and then maybe we'll finally go check in on Bakken, see what his deal is. See you then! Oh, and remember, although I do love playing Pathfinder Kingmaker, you can find out more about the game by visiting the official website, the official YouTube channel, the official Discord server, the official Facebook page, the official Twitter feed, or the original crowdfunding campaign over on Kickstarter. Links are in the description.